Like Mary Poppins, that's a musical, but it doesn't feel like it's a Broadway. This felt like it was a Broadway. And it kind of reminded me a bit of the movie The Newsies.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are CineChix. I'm Christina.
And I'm Jen, and today we are discussing the Netflix original movie, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. It was written and directed by David E. Talbert.
Which makes a lot of sense for the Broadway feel of the movie because he is a playwright.
Yeah.
And he's done 14 tours and nominated for 24
NAACP. Thank you.
Yeah. Awards for his work in theater.
Yeah, which I mean, he's also done other movies as well. For this movie in particular, it makes a lot of sense because while I was watching it, the music and the feel of it, I was like, this feels like a Broadway, and now I understand why. The dancing is great, the music is amazing.
It's time you'll see me working on this formula for years. Wonder if this time it could be real.
Mentioned something else made it feel like a Broadway show to
Oh,
you.
the way that characters enter and exit a scene was very Broadway.
Yeah.
Usually in musical movies, there's an end and they're gone. In Broadway plays, it's like the
exit.
action overlaps and they exit while someone else is walking into the scene.
This is one of those movies that I watched and I just like felt good the whole time. Like, well, not the whole time because there's like a bad guy, but it's just one of those movies that it's a feel-good movie. Of course, being the person that I am, I cried at the end. But it's heartwarming, it's cute, it's beautiful. I love the way that they integrated the magic and the animation mixed with the set, and like it was just, everything about it was super cute. And it's a Christmas movie, but it's only a Christmas movie because it takes place around Christmas.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Santa Claus or the holiday itself. It's just what's going on around it. And I definitely recommend watching this movie. I loved it so much. I was very pleasantly surprised because sometimes some of the Netflix original Christmas movies can be like really corny and cheesy, and this was not cheesy and corny, but it was heartwarming and I loved it. And that's Padfoot. What did you think of it?
I really enjoyed it, which says a lot because I am very bitter. So, for no reason. There's absolutely no reason for it. So, like, I really don't like holiday movies in general. And I think that just might be because they're so cheesy sometimes.
They are. A lot of them are.
But this one was, I honestly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed, like, nothing seemed crazy. Like, even though they're dressed in, like, old-timey clothes.
Because I think I saw a date. I think it was supposed to take place in, like, 1800s.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I
I
saw,
don't
like,
think I paid
1899.
attention to
I
the
saw
date.
it on the letter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's way back when, but, like, you don't ever question.
But a
why
different, it was
do
like
they
an
have
alternate
all
reality.
this? Yeah, like, why do they have all this high-tech stuff? Not all this high-tech stuff. Like, it's him. He has this,
He's an inventor.
Yeah, he has all this technology to be able to make these, like, really, like, stuff that we haven't even been able to achieve yet.
I mean, listen, he created a little tiny toy that has sentience.
Yeah.
So, if that tells you anything, it's not real.
So, but, like, you don't question it, and I like the fact that the sets were very condensed. Like, they didn't try too hard to do all these extra sets. Like, it's like a play where, like, you can only do, like, maybe 2 or 3 different sets because you have to change them around in between all the acts. So, it felt like that.
But it wasn't like they tried to, like, do a lot. They had the little town, which I loved that set. The snow was so cute. I loved little buildings. They did this really cute, they had like this little snowball fight with the kids and with Forrest Whitaker's character. The music was really cool.
Oh yeah, so I noticed in that scene in particular that they like incorporated some of Afrobeat into that scene, and the kids who are of all races, like it's not like, oh, just black kids, or like it's
very inclusive.
Yeah, it's an inclusive group of kids are all doing like these African dance moves, and I thought that was like really cool.
I'm here to make you happy. Come down, coming down, come around, come down.
And that was another thing about this movie is like David E. Telber has talked about how he wanted to make something that was very inclusive, and this project actually was a passion project for him. It was 20 years in the making. This took him 20 years to get done, and you know, honestly, you can tell how much work was put into this because he perfected every aspect of this movie. I think all the actors did a phenomenal job. I love Forrest Whitaker, and he did such a great job as this character, and I didn't know that he could sing. He did a really great job. You had said that he reminded you of who?
Oh, Monk. Not in the like germophobic way, but in just the social awkwardness that he has around people. I was like, this is like, if Forrest Whitaker were to play Monk, this is exactly what it would look like.
I can totally see that. This character was awkward but cute, and I think that Keegan-Michael Key did a really great job as the bad guy.
There's a feeling you're feeling way down, down deep in your soul.
And I loved, you kind of touched on this, but I loved all of their costumes in this. It was very colorful, and it was like old-timey, but like modern, and I could totally see people like wearing that stuff now. Yeah, just everything about this movie I loved.
And I think that at the end, like, even though there is a bad guy, I feel like at the end, you know, everybody kind of gets their redemption, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he gets his redemption with his daughter, and then even Keegan's character at the end gets that moment of redemption because Forrest Whitaker forgives him.
Right. I don't know if he really forgave him, but he let him know, like, I always cared about you, and I kept this gift for you over all these years, even though you stole from me, you really wronged me. Like, if you had just waited, things would have been fine.
I mean, he never was like, oh, I forgive you. But I just feel like the way that conversation went.
But I'm pretty sure he still got arrested. You know what I mean? Like,
no. They still took him out. He got arrested. He stole stuff. But I think it was really nice to show that, you know, even though people have wronged you, and, you know, even when they don't say sorry, like, it's important for them to say sorry.
Yeah.
But even if they don't say sorry, just for your own sake, to not
to
hold
let
on
go
to
of
it.
that. Yeah. So there's a moment where Forrest Whitaker's character apologizes to his daughter for not being there for her throughout all of the years, and he had mentioned, you know, I want to be there for your daughter like I wasn't there for you. And I love that he's trying to get better, but at the same time, like, that sucks for the daughter to be like, my kid gets like what I couldn't, but you still have to work on the relationship with your daughter. I think the reason that she was okay with forgiving her father is because there's a moment where he like shows her all of these letters that he had written throughout the years, and she's like, okay, you never really did forget about me, even though I felt like you had. But I definitely recommend that you guys watch this movie. It's on Netflix. It's free, so go see it.
Well, free with a subscription. But
who doesn't have a Netflix subscription at this point?
So yeah, you should definitely go see it. Yeah. So if you watched it and agreed or disagreed with us, please leave them down in the comments. We love to know your thoughts. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share this video, and click the notification bell so you know every time we post new movies or content.
Until next time.